Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Mark, and this video is just about what to bring, the minimum amount of gear that I find that I can bring. It's lightweight, and it's on a budget as well. Some stuff is really expensive, so it's what you can spend money on and what you don't have to spend money on. Okay, so first thing I would say is a pair of boots. Okay, a good pair of hiking boots. I think back we were in the Cubs and the Scouts, and we never really had hiking boots back then. But we were younger, lighter, more agile and so on. As we get older now, and especially if you're going to be carrying a big bit of gear, I'd recommend good hiking boots, okay? It's Ireland, so dress for rain always. That's a good thing to go by. These are waterproof, they're stretched, they're comfortable. I'd have a fleece, I'd usually have a wicking layer, a moisture wicking layer underneath. And then onto this jacket here would be thermoball, a synthetic puff jacket, and another layer around the skin, keep it warm. Night time, I'll have a pair of gloves in there. And then, as I say, it's Ireland, dress for rain. And this is 100% waterproof. Storm Cloud Fair House. This has got 5,000 hydrostatic, so we can take some real hammer in this jacket can. Okay, so that's the jacket there. Okay, look, we start at the top. This bag is coming in at under 16 kilos, okay? It's got it's a 45 litre plus 10, so that's your 10 up there. Right, let's start at the top. Okay, sunglasses, a must. Lighter, a must. Waterproof bag. I have one of these for lighters and matches, and I have one for my phone as well. So these things, just while I'm on the phone. Okay, most weekends I go out, I know where I'm kind of going, okay, or I have a vague idea and I can follow tracks. But on these devices now you can download maps, tracks, so much information. I mean, they'll walk you through the tracks, or bring a map. That's what I would always say as well. If you don't know where you're going, then bring a map, or make sure you have stuff downloaded. You can download stuff, so you don't even need Wi-Fi when you're up there. So devices and a waterproof bag for the device. Okay. Now what have I got here? That's just the top. I have a cup of tea, or a cup for me tea, sugar, bottles like this. I have coffee as well. I carry a lot of these bottles, and I'd have various sauces and coffee, cooking oil, herbs, spices. Okay, these are also something I would carry. These some people don't like them because they taste of chlorine. Okay, after about half an hour you can't really taste it. You put one of these tablets in a litre of water that you farm from the river, and it'll get rid of all the bacteria. Look, you can get really sick, so I would recommend them in emergency. I carry about 2 to 3 litres of water anyway, but I'd always recommend them, and I've used them and I've been glad of them, really glad of them. Okay, they're a couple of euros for a box that will do you for years. A knife, good knife. I got this on Amazon, it was 10 euros. It's quite sharp, it does what I need it to do. Cook with it, I can make steaks for the tent, I can do lots of things. It's very useful. Bags, always bring plastic bags, guys. Don't leave a mess, leave no trace. Clean up after you. Most people do, in fairness. Toilet roll. Okay, in Ireland we have a lot of rivers, many thousands of rivers, and lakes. And with rivers and lakes and swampy area, you get mosquitoes, and they are a nightmare. So get yourself one of these, you wear it over your hat and keep them away. Another thing as well that I've learned is lemons. Cut a lemon and rub it on your hands and your face. That works. That's an old fisherman's tip that I got, and it does actually work. I'd have a spare spoon, that's for me tea. And I'd open coils, I have a hat. A beanie hat, always have a beanie hat. Even in the summer at night time it gets cold, and that's great to put in on your head when you're going down for your sleep, keep it warm. Okay, so let's get into this top part. Yeah. This is a thermarest, but it's not actually inside, it's the thermarest. I've just filled it to show you the size of what it would be then in the bag, okay? This is it blown up. Now, this piece, this is the thermarest Trial Pro long one, I think. This, bar none, is my favourite piece of kit, favourite piece of equipment. The cold that you get when you're sleeping comes up from the ground, most of, okay? Most of it comes up from the ground. If you get yourself a good mat, this is 5 centimetres thick. It has an R value of 4.8, okay, which is really high. This prevents most of the cold coming up. I won't feel cold, even in winter. I won't feel cold under this, and a good bag then as well, and a good sleep system, okay? But this will stop and prevent, so most of the cold. So look guys, this says comfort to me, and I wouldn't go without this. It's the last piece of kit I'll leave at home. Okay, now I'll get to that now in a moment. I'll just get the bag out. Now, just upgraded to this. It doesn't even matter what it is, but it's an ultralight. That's the main thing. It's a Vango Ultralight Pro 300. The main thing is that I want is that it's a good 4 season. It'll keep me warm in the winter, okay? And it's lightweight, 1.35 kilos for a bag that performs this well. It's great. It was 98 euros in the sale. I got it, I invested in it, and you know that's going to do me for 10 years maybe. Okay. Now, next thing I will take out, I'll push that over there, make some space. Next thing I'll take out is clothes, spare pair of clothes. Wiccan underwear, moisture wiccan underwear, shorts in case I want to get in for the swim or a dip. Good pair of hiking socks, right? Decent boot socks, can't beat them. This is long johns, long sleeved and long johns, sleeping at night. Okay, keep it super warm. And this is a spare pair of trousers in case these ones get wet. You know, I will say something that most of the time during autumn and winter, if it's only a one-nighter, you wouldn't even go into this bag except for the socks maybe and your underwear. And the rest, you wouldn't even need, you can keep clean. There's no point in bringing home 2 sets of dirty clothes when you can only get to do it one. Now, gas, small canisters, they're handy. This is a pillow. It's lightweight, I'll just put it out this soup. Again, it's comfort for me. Put it on here. And this is headlamps. A headlamp. This is a power bank for charging up my devices. You can get 2 chargers out of this, so it usually works. Usually does the job. It has a torch as well. Some extra knives and forks in case I've dropped them. Extra batteries there for the devices. Now on to the medikit. You have to have a medikit with you guys, don't go out without one. I bring ibuprofen, some painkillers, hand sanitizer. Your hands will be manky out there. Bring one of these always. It's a thermo blanket. If someone has a fall and they go into shock, they start to get cold. This can save lives, this little thing can save lives. You heat them up until you get proper help from them. So I always have one of these guys. Hand warmers, my daughter likes these. I don't use them. Vaseline, you know, for cuts and that. Actually with a bit of cotton wool you can make a great little fire lighter out of this. I learned that off YouTube, thanks to whoever taught me that. Other little bits and pieces here. But always have a medikit. Now, this is my cook pot. This is everything I use for cooking it. Okay, so I'm just going to open it out like that. I just put tissues in to stop the rattling in the rucksack. This goes like this, out up there. And then I can do my tea, my coffee, rice, boiling the bags, pastas, all sorts of stuff. And that hot chocolate again, my daughter loves that, so we can whip it up on that really fast. Okay, pot. And this. Okay guys, this is a Van Gogh Banshee 200 tent. It's 5,000 hydrostatics. It's 120 euros at the sale. I've looked at a lot of tents and you can pay like some of the Terra Nova ones 500, 600 euros, up to 1,000 euros some of them. So look, I'm going to try this first and see how they go. I don't know if I want to invest that much money in a tent. A friend and I bought their Banshee 200. They don't fit 2 people. A friend and I both had one each, and we did an overnight up on the Sphinx in the club. We climbed up the top there. We came back down onto a flat plateau. Then about 11 o'clock it started raining, and until about 7 a.m. the next morning. I don't think it stopped on. Every time I woke, I could hear the drops on the tent. Anyways, I woke up the next morning, I was bone dry. It's a 2-fly tent. It's got plenty of ventilation and air, and it was snug, it was cozy, it was warm. So for 120 euros, you can't really go wrong with that, can you? And then it's 2.4 kilo. Van Gogh have a great range of lightweight tents, all in around the same price, some dearer, but this one for weight and price, this was the one I went for. Now, actually, I want to get to this here, seeing that I was on the cook. So basically my cook set is kind of small, takes up very little room. And that was 20 euros, I think it's a Van Gogh one. Okay, so these forks are usually always break. I have a couple of these lightweight plastic saucers and plates, and then I have this bad boy. This is non-stick, it's lightweight, and it's a frying pan. I do all my steaks on this, some bacon, some sausages maybe, so it's lightweight. And then I would always have some cooking oil in one of these, and then I'm boxed off for food basically. So that's for cooking food. I always have a lot of this stuff, which is peanuts, M&Ms, quick boil in the bag rice stuff, noodles, couscous, other things I bring in, pasta, yeah, many other things like that. Okay. Now, this I bring, she says man food on it, with a caveman on it. That's what we have for oil camping, I think. It's back primate. I bring tinned fish, mackerel, sardines. I like fish and it's really good for you, these things, really oily and stuff. Healthy. Now, I bring a box like this. The reason why, I would have a little freezer bar, a small little miniature one down in the bottom there. And I would have steaks, I would have all vacuum packed steaks, sausages and bacon, I would have some salamis there, I would have olives, I might bring cheese, some eggs and stuff. Some nice food. I do like me grub and I get it. Okay, so that fits in there, it keeps it all from getting flashed and smashed. And then I would have another little ice block here, and then I would put like bars and chocolate, dark chocolate, dairy milk bars, all of that in there. So I can even fit a small bottle of milk up there as well for making the hot chocolate. So that's a great little bag and it fits into the bag. And you know what, that's probably going to be as heavy as my tent. That's probably going to be 2 grams or 2 kilograms. The tent is 2.4. By the time that's with fuel and everything, it could be even more actually. There you go. Okay, other things that I bring. I just can't. Okay, this bandana, we all know here. When you're walking through mountains and everything, it gets very warm and sweaty as well on your cap. I mean, you want to wear a cap or some sort of thing to keep the sun off. It's very intense up there. So these are so cool. I don't mean literally, but I mean they are cool. for just keeping your head cool and warm. But I also use them for lots of other things. When I am farming water from the river, I usually have two on land. One for where when I farm water from the river, pour it in like this, stops all the twigs and whatever, bits and pieces. And then I would drop one of these tablets in it, close it up, shake it, and leave it then for half an hour. So that's for me for farming water, that is. All of these would be full when I'm going. I have these. These are 0.75 of a litre, each of them. There's something else that I bring with me that's 7.75 a litre, and that's some wine. So instead of bringing a bottle of wine, I would transfer it into one of these, and there's a bottle of wine then to have with your steak. Okay, I also might bring a 6-pack, but keep in mind, like 4 cans of beer is 2 kilos. So 8 cans of beer is 4 kilos. You know, so wine per pound per punch, let me say, gives you a better weight ratio. Okay, other things. What else have I got here? Oh, rain gear, a spare pair of leggings. For when I get cold. That's a snod. That's a balaclava. Silk. Really lightweight, and that's a pair of lining gloves. Okay, they're really lightweight. I bring them up. Use them only once. This is not quite a lot for the rest. But maybe something like that. I'll need them. I'm glad I have it for the lightweight. Oh, that's me cold for the tent. Carry separate. And that's a pack towel. Pack towel. Is not there. Toothpaste, toothbrush. Okay, put that there. Okay, and we get on to the, when you get to camp, and you might have a long hike, 10 miles, 50, even 5 miles up the hill is a long hike. Okay, I have a pair of these to transfer my feet into. There's air breathable. Okay, they're lightweight, really lightweight, and they're a good brand, and I just have so much comfort them. Jumping around cooking and you're squatting down and everything, and these are great, they're really comfortable. So the flip-flops, whatever, just an extra pair just to air your feet basically. Okay, there, look at that. This is for a sit down anywhere, like whatever, on a rock somewhere along the way, a log. And this got burnt here because I was using it as a to block out the wind while I was cooking. Okay, and it fell into it and it burned. So I've made one of these, another little tip that's seen on YouTube. I've made one of these, and there we are, that's the reflector then. So that should work down on both sides covered, but you usually only need one. Okay, cloths, bring extra cloths, you always need it. This, the bladder, the water bladder, okay, that's 2 litre, that would be full. So, bring one of these, I always have one of these or even 2 of these lying around. And along the way, wherever you might be somewhere, over a shop or wherever, and you can fill them up then. And when you're running out of water and you look at one of these, you're really glad to have it. So again, if you can fill up on water anywhere along the way, do. Don't wait till the next town and wait till the next spot or wherever, tap or water fall or whatever, just fill when you can. Okay. Another thing, I don't really bring any more, it's handy for chopping wood, it's a very dangerous piece of kit. But it's 300 grams or 350 grams and it's just too heavy for, I just can't weigh it out that I need it that much. I break stuff with my hands, I break it with my boots, snap it. But there you are guys, that's everything I would bring. That'd do me 2 or 3 days, bar food, I have to stock up on food, but I have enough equipment there to last 3 days. Decent bag then, I did say about boots as well, get a decent bag. You know, one that will be able to support on your back well, and that'll have a rain cover. A few tips, these are great. These little things are great, or big things, because you can fit 2 of these in. These are great because it's such easy, you can strap things on then as well. And there is a little map case in here, and out the oven as well. So there you are. So that's it guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope that some of you new guys learned something from it. I'm welcome anybody to make comments, if you liked or if you didn't like it, it's all the same. But thanks, and like and subscribe. Thank you, bye bye.